Okay, Mikovan and everyone, welcome back to more adventures in Skyrim with Whisperain. Am I in the right? Oh, I think this is not right. Okay, this is one. Whoops. Yeah. Okay, so I said I was going back to Solitude and wait. Okay, good.
Record 6E21. Currently, we are inside a fort filled with bandits
We are not
or
in a fort.
something else much more scarier that wants to kill us. Impending doom, 100%.
It is September 17, 2024. Okay. So I got a couple of these.
Real bad. Don't know what's worse.
Which is another Budweiser Clamato. Okay. Oh, shit. It is not good to sprint, you know, while driving this. Good, and Inigo I see is coming from behind. I told him to stay back a little bit more further last episode. Uh-oh. Being attacked. Okay, maybe those wolves.
High-ranking members of House Tavani have a few ways of getting around, the most prominent one being teleportation. Some use levitation to get around instead. The lower classes, on the other hand, have to stick to the Silton River Striders.
Not yet, anyway.
You know, I have to say, you guys may notice, you know, I do get nervous a lot. I have to say that I will admit that this is one of the things that help alleviate that. But and in addition to, you know, I brought it up before, but with the singing and the rapping and stuff and the reciting of the lines, you know, from movies and such, that also helps. Sort of like a training for my, I guess, my speech. Uh-oh. Oops. Is that a troll? It is a troll. But when I play something like Daggerfall or Morrowind, I seem to be a bit more at ease, and also because I feel as if with those games there's a lot of text, right, that you have to read, and I feel as if I understand things better. I comprehend what they're saying in the plot, and just overall, you know, what is going on a bit better. When I have to read it, you know, so like a dialogue box or dialogue window opens up and I have to read, you know, what the NPC is telling me. Because two things, I'm reading it, so it's more like, you know, I can, it's all right over there, and something about it being there, like being able to see it for one, and two, I can read it at my own pace, and I can keep on rereading it. You know, sometimes it takes, you know, a couple times or even 3 times to read it for me to comprehend everything. And not only that, but I can also analyze what I'm reading, you know, and look at each word carefully. There's spiders, but we're just going to ignore them.
This shouldn't
Is that a
take long.
skeever as well? They do have good poisons, but it's okay. I think I have a lot. Here, you know,
Done well.
all the dialogue pretty much is all, you know, spoken, which is great, and I do love it. Don't. Oh no. Don't. Shit, this was not good. I didn't realize it was this steep. I should have gone more over there, but we'll just kind of pretend that I did. So I have a hard time, you know, and that's the thing, they speak in character, which is great, which I love, of course, but because of that, sometimes I have a hard time understanding, you know, what they're saying. Sometimes they speak too fast, and also, you know, I can't hear it as well sometimes. That's why I like to have the subtitles on. So that's a big difference. That's why I'm so glad when I come across a book or a note to read in this game. Uh-oh, whoops. I should have double-clicked. It's okay.
Quietly now.
Dismount. Yeah, because when I have something to read in this game, for me that's, you know, it's a treat for me. Okay, I have to save it. Sorry, once again, you know, that's another thing. When I have to multitask, I have slight difficulty with that as well. You know, trying to control and say what I want to say.
My fleas
So just kind of bear with me.
enjoy this moist environment.
Is it just smashing them into small enough bits that finally kills them?
But yeah, you know, like in Daggerfall, you know, you get a quest from, let's say, your guild master, and this big pop-up window opens up and you have to read it. You know, I really enjoy stuff like that. Morrowind, same thing. Dialogue box opens up. It seems like you have a bit more choices on what you want to say. Oh God, I know. I didn't like that. It was very unimmersive there, but it's okay. Let me slowly navigate this. I feel almost as if I have to go at a very slow pace here. Now here is where we run into a little bit of a problem, because I do not know maybe if we go across, not riding it, but you know, having the carriage follow.
Crisp smell on a cold
Hey.
morning. So distinct, so refreshing.
Hey, okay, it's not so bad. We're just not gonna look behind. Okay.
Did you ever wonder if there's a Dova deer or a Dova cow? Who says dragon blood must be limited to people?
Apologies. Let me get out of your way.
Yeah, please. And you too, recorder.
I wouldn't trust that Jari Ra.
Okay, so, you know, at least I took the carriage over here once. I think maybe for future I'm just going to, you know, unhitch the horse and set everything up on the other side of that bridge and walk the rest of the way, because it's kind of unrealistic going across with this carriage, you know, across that bridge with this. I just realized that now. Careful, Zelda's ass. The other thing I wanted to bring up, I mean, you know, I could... Uh-oh. Was it that? Okay. I could go into this, right? And, what's wrong with this? Yeah, see? And look at all of past dialogue, right? To a certain amount, but Yeah, see, something like this. But it goes beyond just being able to read it, you know. You can see it right here. See, it's very, I suppose it's like a real conversation, right? You know, you have like middle, medium-sized sentence, sometimes shorter sentence, and you just read it. You know, it's like a back and forth exchange in conversation. Whereas you go to the old school RPGs, okay, and then now more specifically Daggerfall and Morrowind, window, like a page opens up, a window opens up, and there is a big fat paragraph, or you know, sometimes couple paragraphs, or even a short paragraph, but it's a paragraph of something that you read, what they're saying to you, and it's filled with all this information, you see. So it's much easier for me to absorb you know, data in that manner versus this kind of conversation. And it's not that I don't completely like I don't understand it, I don't understand this, but like, see, especially here, I can pull it up and I can read this, and I'll comprehend everything, but it's not as much. I think I understand it more if it was, you know, how it is in Morrowind and Oblivion with a page of information. Because when it's like that, conversation format, like I said, it is an exchange of dialogue, you know, back and forth. So even the way that the information is being what is that word? Being administered to you is a different format, right, than how it is, you know, administered in Daggerfall and Morrowind. Okay, so now, where can I park this thing? Okay.
Hey, watch it.
Sorry. But see, that's where the what is the word for this? The give and take, or the compromise comes in. This is where the compromise comes in. Whereas in Daggerfall and Morrowind, I want to say even in Oblivion, but that's mostly because of the journal. So I will not count that one. But like with Daggerfall and Morrowind, as I said, it throws a lot of information to you, for you that you can read, right, in that you know, dialogue window, in the pop-up or in that box, right? But for this, I'm able to role-play a bit better, you know, in conversation, and you know, just kind of speak with these people, and you know, when I go into a conversation, I can say, you know, oh, listen, let me see, let's talk for, we haven't talked in a while, recorder.
All right, Team huddle.
Well, really, you know, just with you, everyone seems to be kind of relaxing and doing their thing. You look like you're a bit lost in thought. Everything okay?
I know that Khajiits and Argonians have hands that are much like humans, with fingers, maybe a bit sharper claws rather than nails. But I've always wondered, what are their feet like? Do they have human-like feet with toes and nails? Or are they paws and claws? The mysteries of animal-like races never cease to amaze me.
Well, actually, I think they have paws and claws. Right? Okay, that is all for
Good
now.
talk,
But
team.
do you see what I mean? It's really harder, or it would be much more awkward to try to force something like that to roleplay in this manner, you know, when doing something like when playing, you know, Daggerfall or Morrowind. But at the same time, the information is plentiful, and it's a lot easier, at least for me, to grasp. Oops, okay. So that's why, you know, there's good and bad, or I'll say more advantages and disadvantages to both, you know, for Oblivion and Daggerfall, and I'm sorry, Oblivion and Skyrim, and Daggerfall and Morrowind. There's that give and take, or you know, as I said, that compromise. You're gaining one thing, but you're also giving up another. Well, let's just hope with Wayward Realms, you know, by once lost games, that they find that more or less compromise or balance between the, you know, for Wayward Realms. Okay, so now I just have to look for Lady what was her name? Lady Valentine. What's her name? Oh, Valerine.
Not like wood.
Okay, let me see here. For speechcraft.
So,
not that I'm sure that it will actually, you know, help me in something like this, but
well, look at you. If only everyone acted like you did.
I tried my best, Mistress Valerine, but they've opted to resolve the matter with blades. They're going to war, it would seem.
You were supposed to keep them calm while they resolved their differences. Well, there goes that source of revenue. People aren't going to pay for us to start fights. However, perhaps we can channel your ineptitude into something intentionally destructive. And I do have something in the works to test just that. But you'll need to give me a little time to ensure everything is in place.
Wow.
Only reason
Okay.
I'm so good with a lute is because
My
I'm
apologies.
old. It takes a lifetime to master.
Okay, let's leave her be. She's a bit upset with
Dean
me.
Inga says a bard can never have enough practice. So, would you like it?
And next we're going to go here. You know what? I think it's going to be, you know, I'm going to play for a little bit more, you know, about 10 more minutes, I guess, or a little bit less maybe, but, okay, hold on. Get to where I'm going. It might be next episode then, or possibly the episode
There's nothing
after.
like a good. Uh-oh, a fellow bard.
She doesn't sing. This is
Best not
great
miss
that she
my
actually
notes or
comes
forget
over
any
here and hangs out,
lyrics.
you know,
Come by
around
the
the Bard
Winkin'
College,
Sleeper
the set.
anytime you want to hear a tune.
But it might be either next episode or episode after the next, where I'm going to go to Dragonia, which is, I don't think it's going to be marked until I discover it, but you know, it's like around here, this area near Iverstead. I left a message to Next Beth,
If
you know,
you're
in the
heading to
bugs
the Blue
page
Palace,
to let her
you might
know
want
that,
to rethink about
excuse me, quite possibly there might be a problem with the courier not showing up. And she found that odd. She said, well, it's not really a bug.
Where
Did you
does
try
the
fast
trash of
traveling and all that? And I
Skyrim
did
go?
all of that.
Better yet, where are the baths?
I did all that testing, you know, I fast traveled to multiple places. I waited like a day or two, 24 hours, 28 hours, and a courier never came with a letter to let me know that, you know, I inherited Dragonia. So I'm just going to come up with something.
Fear for the boy. I'm a swordman, sir.
What I think I'm going to just say is that what is her name? Helvetia. I'm forgetting their names, but where's it? Not that. Helvana. Okay. I'm just going to roleplay that Helvana told me that Sledrig wanted to leave that place to me, that Dragonia. Or should I you know what? Maybe I should say that it was Arngir. Not, is it Arngir? Was it Arngir? Was that his name? The leader of the Greybeards. Okay, let me save it again. Oops. I will come up with something. So then I'm going to have to go to Iverstead. You know, get the key, get the deed, the journal, and all of that. Oh. What the shit? Okay, here we are. So I'm gonna go around this way and up there. Okay. I'm now thinking it might actually take a couple episodes to get to that point. I may just leave like a couple of, you know, my followers, you know, in Dragonia and just, you know, run with, you know, 3 of them, 3 of my companions, maybe even 2. The name of this song is Unbroken Road. I absolutely love this one. So I'm glad that this mod, you know, added that song back. Along with, I think, maybe a couple others. Oh, okay, it changed song again. So as you can see, it's, you know, a lot of fun, you know, using this Gypsy Eyes Caravan, and a lot easier than you might think. Now, of course, it might take just a little while to kind of get used to it, and it might kind of feel awkward at the beginning. But to be quite honest, you know, once you really get used to it and, you know, understand, you know, some of the mechanics of how it works, it's not bad at all. Okay, so somewhere over here, I'm going to have to try to get in on hitch. Okay, I'm going to end it here. Right? And I might have to move this carriage a little bit more off to the side somewhere so it's not blocking, but I'll do all that off camera. What I think I'm going to do is it up there? Or is that I think that's Ellen Wynn, or I think what's her name? That high up holding the party. I think she's up over there, so that's not where I want to go. Wait. Oh. Okay, maybe I can still go this way. I'm wondering if I was supposed to go this way, but you know, I'll do this off camera, so you know, next episode I'll be already there. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you.